There it is.
Clear the course.
This is the Clear the Course podcast.
Clear the course.
Your podcast for everything in amateur skateboarding, brought to you by the crew at California Amateur Skateboard League, aka Castle, and hopefully soon the Florida Amateur Skateboard League, aka Fast. Yeah. Here
What
we
up?
are again.
We're back.
Welcome, Castle kids, Castle parents, and everybody that's a fan of Castle. My name is Rob. Got my brother Daryl on the line here.
Yeah,
As always, Engineer Dre is in the house. What up, Dre?
chilling, representing from over here.
Nice, dude.
All day.
All right, welcome, guys. This is our end of the year wrap-up report via Castle. I'm coming to you live from the Castle bunker.
Wow.
As always, given the 2020 is nothing but a Skype year, it feels like these days. How you guys doing?
I love your motto, man. Off the wall, big balls. I love it.
Yeah, man.
That's the motto of 2020.
That's 2020. It's been completely off the wall.
Balls to the wall.
Yep.
Yeah, 2020.
But we know you Castle kids are still out there skating. We appreciate you. I want to just say I loved the video contest. Props to all the kids that decided to join us in our video contest in November.
Yes.
I mean, those video contests are a lot of fun. So
That's
look
right.
to see that be a regular part of what we do. I think we're going to put together a contest series in 2021. Probably have a contest every couple months or maybe at least once a quarter, right? But yeah, I love the video contests.
And that's what I was gonna say.
And
Is those competition you guys brought to this network has been a bright spot. Those kids are real talented, and it's good to see that, dude. You guys get a great response. I love it.
Yeah.
We love it too. And I think it takes a little of the pressure off. You could just go out and make your own little video part. It doesn't have to be a contest run in front of the audience like you see at our regular contests. And in reality, that's what skateboarding is. I mean, there's a section of skateboarding that's all built around contests. And then there's a section of skateboarding that's been all built around putting together great video parts.
There's still a certain amount of pressure with putting together a video part, though. I mean, let's not take that away from these kids. Yeah, you have the time to film your trick and whatever, but it's all different when the camera comes on. So, mad props to these kids for getting their tricks done on film, and mad props to the filmers too, because it takes a lot of stamina to sit there and wait for the little homie to do whatever it is that they're trying to do. So yeah,
and live
props.
through
Thank you.
20 takes to get it right.
Yeah, for sure.
Which is what it takes sometimes. But you know what? And the other thing I loved about being able to do the video contests is it gave us a chance, especially this year, to see how much you guys have progressed, because some of you guys are killing it right now. And like one thing I've always said I love about a season of Castle is watching from January to December, everybody kind of progress, and you watch kids learn new tricks and come up with new stuff. And the videos were just another example of that, because some of you guys are ripping it right now.
And the kids are in the streets. Yeah. That's the part that I like. Wyatt Hammond, all street parts. Like, shout out to all the kids that had real street clips. I love that shit.
Yep.
I mean,
I love watching that.
Skate park is cool, but street clips, get out there.
It's all good, yeah.
Kids,
definitely.
Off the fences, Dad Cam.
So with that, this is the end of the year, and I want to do something special. You know, Daryl and I talked about it, and I think we're going to do a couple giveaways. So I'm going to do a Vans giveaway. I got a Vans hat, a Vans t-shirt. Let me see if I can get it in the camera. There we go. I got a Vans wallet I'm going to give away.
All right.
So that's going to be one. That'll be like the Vans giveaway package.
Oh, wow.
And then I'm also going to do a Bones giveaway package. So I got a big sticker. I'm not going to unroll it because that'll take forever. And then I've got Bones wheels and Bones bearings.
Hell yeah.
So you're going to get hooked up.
Bones for life.
Bones for life. Big ups to Vans and for Bones for supporting us through all of this and through all these years. We love you guys. And I'm going to give away 2 different gift packages. So watch through the rest of this podcast, and then at the end of this, I'm going to give you guys instructions on how you can enter.
You got to watch it.
You got to watch the whole podcast. Or I guess if you have to, you can
Okay.
fast forward. But if you
No.
fast forward, you're going to miss through the unbelievable guests that we have coming up. So with that, maybe we should do that. Unless you got any other news, Daryl.
Nah. Wear your mask.
Wear your mask, social distance, clean your hands.
Yeah.
Are you guys gonna get the vaccine?
Stay safe, y'all. I mean,
I think we're low on the list for priority, but
Okay.
we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
right. We'll cross that bridge when it's made available to us.
Okay. Sorry.
Yeah. But if it means that I can come back into the studio, I would get it tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yes. Miss you, Dre.
I miss you guys, man. You guys always bring a great energy, and these talented skaters that you bring through, it's amazing, man. I'm blessed.
Yeah, and that horchata beer that you be sipping on.
Oh yeah, I got you guys. Next time when you guys come back, I'll have some ready for you.
Yes.
Well,
You brewing that in your bathroom or what?
Yeah. Nah.
Horchata brew?
Shout outs to Border X, but they're not sponsoring this show. But yeah, they got all that.
Yeah, I'm trying to get sponsored.
All right, well we'll talk.
All right, let's do this.
Talk later.
Yeah.
So that's basically it for the end of 2020. I mean, it's unfortunate we didn't get to have our end of the year party at Vans. We didn't get to have our end of the year contest at Woodward. We haven't had a real contest since February, so just know we're looking forward to having those contests again. And hopefully early into 2021, the parks will open back up to big crowds and we can bring everybody out again. But until then, we'll keep doing video contests. We're going to keep putting together video content for you guys. Yeah.
Word.
Right,
Yes,
Word.
sir. Let's get it.
So with that, should we bring in our guest?
Yeah. Bring him in.
All right.
He's been
Given
sitting
the
right there.
times,
The whole time. You see him.
Yeah, given the times and everything else I see on television, it seems like it was only fitting that we bring a doctor in for the last episode. So with that, I'm bringing in Dr. Aubery Norman. There he is. Yay!
Dr.
Aubery.
Norman. What's the official title?
Doctor, you got it. You nailed it.
Doctor
DVM.
what?
Doctor of Veterinary Medicine.
Oh hell
There you
yeah!
Bam.
Saving animals'
Let's go.
lives
Hey, thank
on
you,
the
man.
daily.
Man,
You're gonna be making a lot of money from me.
that's the name of the game. I wouldn't go that far, but I take it day by day.
Day.
So Aubery took a different route than some of our other guests. We like to have guests that have been on Castle that have done it all. So we brought in some professional skateboarders. We brought in people that found a different route in skateboarding. And now we're bringing on a doctor. So you too could be a doctor if you do it right.
Absolutely.
Stop skateboarding and get your life together.
Don't have to stop, but a little bit of prioritizing never hurt.
Yeah. Maybe do your homework once in a while.
That definitely helps.
So Aubery, do you remember how old you were when you first started with Castle?
Man, that had to be what D 98, 99?
Yeah.
That's like when Rolling got us in there, right?
Yeah. Well,
was that the first time that we started or no?
yeah, it was around that time. Roland didn't wanna pay for us to skate Castle, so we paid for ourselves. We skated.
Roland.
Gotcha.
So Roland was the owner of Point of Impact Skate Shop. That was our first shop
shout out to
sponsor.
Roland.
Shout out Roland.
You guys were on the hang around team?
Oh yeah.
For sure. We were there all the time. And then we had the mini ramp in our backyard too. So
That helped.
he came and skated, brought a bunch of people, hung out. So yeah, that was a solid squad. But we wanted to skate Castle. The homie Gus Song put us on the Castle, and I was trying to get us a sponsor. Well, try to get the shop to pay for it, but he was like, "Oh, whatever." So we just did it on our own. It was all good.
That's okay. He makes us big fans all the time.
Yeah. Nah, I mean, he hooked it up. He did his part. He was a solid shop sponsor. He just wasn't trying to pay for Castle. I mean, admittedly, it's pricey, so.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean,
How old
age
were
wise,
you?
yeah, I think it was probably 16, 15.
Yeah,
Okay.
15,
Yeah.
somewhere around there, 14,
Right in
something
there.
like
Yep.
that. I would
How
say
old
like
were you when you started skating?
Oh man, so I mean, probably when D really got back into it. I mean, you probably when you get back into it when you were heavy D, like 19, 20 again. So I was probably around 10.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
that sounds about right.
So a little bit late, but D showed me the way.
Nah,
Oh,
you
there
were
you
ripping.
go. Nice.
Quick.
That first board that you had, that Santa Cruz board with the cities. I was like,
Ooh, the Jaya Bondarov. The Jaya Bondarov Everslick with the two naked chicks on it.
Oh,
that was
Oh,
the board I learned the
Everslicks.
ollie on for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, that was it.
Yeah, they don't make the Everslicks. They only did that for a year or two.
Yeah, thank God.
Yeah. They were not ever slick, by the way. I just want to go
No.
on record saying they were not ever slick.
No, and they look real gross after it slid through that plastic.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
I
I
think
don't
we
know. I never really
transitioned
rode
to the
those.
tall blank shortly after that.
For you kids that don't know what the Everslick was, Google it. Find out.
Yeah, do your research, kids.
Yeah.
But,
So, okay. So around 15, 16, were you a street skater, a bowl skater, all around skater?
Mostly street, I would say. I mean, flat, street, whatever we could find around the neighborhood. Weren't too many mini ramps, or vert or even parks back then,
Yeah.
Hermosa Park.
Parks. So, I mean, Hermosa came later, though, but,
Yeah.
I mean, Gideon, it was pretty much, I mean, D was always building in quarter pipes, so, I mean, that's a little bit of training I got early. Definitely, D was always building quarter pipes.
And then
but
we had
everything,
ramps.
parking blocks and benches, whatever we could get, come up on, boxes.
Little driveway launch ramp.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All
Love
that.
the driveway launch
Built
ramp.
everything. Rail slides. And then eventually the Thrasher ramp plans. So then cleared out all in the back of the garage. Built our first mini ramp. And then that was one of what ended up being like 4 mini ramps.
Yeah,
So
me.
you guys
back.
ordered the plans from Thrasher Magazine?
Yes.
Yes.
The Thrasher book and
Yes.
blueprints from Ramp Tech. So Ramp Tech sold the blueprints with all the measurements and all that shit in it.
Yep.
And I bought the blueprints for the 3 foot tall by 12 foot wide mini ramp. And I
So
built that.
you had to send a check through the mail. You had to wait 6 to 8 weeks for your plans to come in the mail, and you got plans on paper.
On paper. Licked an envelope.
Yep.
Sent it.
Check this
Waited. Got a cardboard tube in the mail.
Yeah.
Yep.
Unfurled a big ass blueprint. Yes.
Yeah. See, you don't get to order it online and watch a YouTube video on how to build a ramp. We had to mail order that.
Yeah.
Was it like?
Yeah. That's some archaic shit.
Yeah.
All right.
That's
And that
basically
ramp was
how it happened.
fast, too.
In the back of the Thrasher was like classified ads, and you could find like build your own ramps and stuff. And also that's where you would see like Skates on Hate would have a page of all the boards that you could buy from them, or California Cheapskates, and you could mail order all of your stuff.
That's CCS, by the way, kids.
Yep.
Yeah,
California
right.
Yeah, cash on delivery. Remember that?
Yeah, COD.
Yeah,
You had
cash
to
on
pay the UPS guy.
You get away with it.
Yeah. Until the UPS guys started getting robbed in the hood.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder if they even take cash anymore. Maybe. I don't
Hell
think
no.
COD is a thing.
Certainly not in
No one
this
don't
day.
even take cash. No one takes cash.
Oh,
There's COVID attached to cash.
this
You
guy.
have to have
really-
exact change if you want to pay cash anywhere.
Yeah.
I'd probably give the UPS guy Bitcoin, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. That exact change started in the hood too, by the way.
Nah, I don't think. I don't think they take cash on delivery anymore. Cause yeah, you can pay with so many different forms now right away. They won't let you get away with it.
Yeah, nah.
This is amazing. That's awesome. You guys are awesome.
Good old days.
So when you entered Castle, did you just enter the street category, or did you enter all the categories?
No, it was just the street. Like I don't even. I guess they probably did have the bowl at that point.
I
Like
think the bowl
it was just the
contest.
street only at that point. I feel like.
I
She
think
had
the
to have
bowl,
mini ramp back then.
the tranny events were one off. It just
Yeah.
depended. It just depended on the venue. So when there was a bowl, we had a bowl contest, but it wasn't like part of the regular contest schedule like it is now.
Got
When
And
it.
when there was
Bird
a bowl
ran,
contest,
it depends where it
didn't-
went to. Yeah, no.
no, no. There were too many people just killing it. It would have gotten destroyed. It would have been fun though, but no, I just never really did the bowl contest just because by then we were already just hanging out and the street was good enough.
Yeah.
Okay. How'd you do?
I mean, I feel like I held my own, I took down one or two, but nothing crazy. There was always, super good people constantly, so
Yeah.
It would be Aubery and Justin Schulte. Aubery, Justin
flip that
Schulte.
the other way around.
Well, back and Justin Schulte, Aubery. No, but it was a back and forth.
Yeah, no, it was fun, it was always like a good
We'll
motivation.
ask Justin about it. He'll vouch.
Yeah. No,
Justin-
it was super fun
Justin.
though, but always had fun regardless of the outcome.
Got some trophies.
Yeah, believe it or not, I still have some somewhere around here.
Awesome.
They're in a box somewhere. I never would throw them out, so I know I have them somewhere.
Nice.
That's cool.
It's better than me.
Daryl, where are your trophies?
Dude, I got tired of carrying them around. When I'm
From house to
before I
house?
moved, dude, yeah, before I moved to Huntington, I think I got rid of the majority of them. I think the shop ones, the first place ones. I got all the new ones though, all the more recent ones, the team ones.
Mhm.
We all right. We all right.
All right. All right.
We're doing all right.
So, did you ever skate the sponsored category, Aubery?
Yeah, for the shop. Yes.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
For the shop, and maybe even did you skate sponsored for like
What's web?
maybe what was Tom Ritchie's company?
Disturbed. Disturbed.
Maybe.
Post.
Yeah, maybe
I-
Disturbed, but definitely the shop team.
for the shop, and that's before there was a shop. It was just shop with factory, right?
Well, no, there was. I want to say at that time there was a shop sponsored division, and then there was a factory, or
Yeah,
maybe
That
maybe
sounds right.
or maybe by the time that we had the shop team, that Sonia had combined the shop and factory together into just one sponsored group. Because I know that there were times when we skated with against dudes from like Vision and shit like that. So there were board companies that were in the sponsor group too. So yeah, so it was sponsored, but it wasn't all ages though. It was sponsored by age groups because you needed to have I want to say there were at least three different age groups in sponsored, because in order to qualify for the overall team award, you needed to have a rider in every age group. So like for the BL team, we had somebody in every group. Like we had Tony Tave in the younger group, and then we had Aubery, and then we had myself in the older group, along with Cheeto, and who else? Furby was on the shop team too.
Desmond, I think, skated a couple.
Desmond Knox, yes.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's how I went at that time. But yeah, for sure, Aubery held it down in the sponsored group. Like we did good. We got a team award for that year. Number 1, BL boy.
What year was that?
That was 2001, 2002,
Okay.
Right. Yep.
somewhere around there.
Yep.
All right. That's
Yeah,
about the
that's
time
spot
that
on.
That's about the time that Jay and Chris created Double OC.
Yeah. Yep.
Right around
That's when I
then.
met. That's when I met you guys.
Yep. I was
That's
going to
how
say
I
that's
met
probably. And then I think I started judging in like 2000, maybe 3.
Mm-hmm.
So
Sounds
we
about
have.
right.
Isn't that long?
It's been
Yeah.
that long, man.
Damn,
Yeah,
dog.
that shirt that we found that you guys designed from, was that yesterday we were in the warehouse, was that 2005?
Yeah,
That-
2005 or 2007.
No,
2005,
I
I
want to say it
think.
was 2005.
Yeah,
And I think that was the first logo that you guys designed, that Enlarged Media designed.
I think so. That sounds about right. So that was
Yeah.
right, yeah. Well, actually, it wasn't even in large media. Was it in large media? It was. So we had just started in large media, like literally. So
Yeah.
crazy. We've
Been a
been
long
at it for a while, huh?
Yeah. We
Those
still
are the days of,
together.
like 3-day, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, like all day. Sometimes like 8 to 6 till like the sun went down. Some of those days, like
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
big nowadays. Now we're on to the video contest.
Yeah, now we're on the video. You know, it's sad because January we had Vans. February we did the TF down in Vista, the CATF. Both of those contests, those were all day. I mean, those were like 12-hour days, right, Daryl? I mean, we were literally there from like 9 in the morning till like 8 or 9 at night. Both of those contests were huge. And then
Exhausting.
March, yeah, and then you know, the Monday before the Palm Springs contest in March was when we found out that everything was shutting down. And unfortunately, we haven't had a contest since this year other than the video contests. But we'll get back to it next year.
Hey, but that video contest, I mean, that's dope what you got to do. I mean, because no one's really doing that. That's for like amateur, you know, and people are like watching the X Games stuff and like, you know, inspired by, they can do it on an amateur level. I think that's super dope.
I mean, it's so easy now, right? Every kid's got a video camera on their phone. You know, everybody can make their own videos. Everybody's still skating, whether we're locked down or not. You guys are still out there skating. So might as and I know you're getting clips anyway, because it's all about getting clips these days. You can't even skate without having your camera on anymore.
You're not skating if you're not getting clips.
Yeah. Yeah. There ain't no video. There ain't no proof. It never happened.
Exactly.
If it ain't on the gram.
Nope. Don't even tell me about it. Just send me the link. Show me the clip. Tag me.
Yeah. Put it in your story.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, I mean, so everybody's taking clips anyway. We've got YouTube. We have this platform. We have Dre helping us produce these shows. We might as well. And it's just, it comes together so well. The fact that we could do live stream, I mean, that's so much fun to be able to do that. And everybody gets to sit at home and watch the contest together, you know. Be it virtual, we're still all together watching it live and having fun. So it's awesome.
Yeah. What's up, Castle kids? Shout out all the Castle families.
Yes, definitely. Happy holidays, happy New Year. So, did you have a favorite event, Aubery, or a favorite venue?
I mean, it was crazy because, you know, Castle was a guaranteed road trip with the homies every month, you know, so it was always the same people and new faces. So, I mean, really, no matter where we went, you know, I knew we were going to have fun. You know, state, you know, every time we did a Vans contest, that always was nice. But, I mean, all the parks, you know, I enjoyed going to all of them just because we knew it was going to be, you know, have the homies and just be able to chill and skate and not have to really worry about anything else. I mean, I didn't really ask for much more at that point in my life. You know, that was everything. I didn't need anything else.
Simple times.
Yeah. That's awesome. Okay, so take us through your skate career. So you did Castle. You've enjoyed skating for how long now? Man, how old are you?
Oh, man, I'm 36 now. So.
Okay.
Damn, you're old, bro.
You're like 26 years old.
Quarter century of skateboarding.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so, I mean, at this point, you know, now that I'm finished with school and everything, back home in Cali, where, you know, in Texas and Alabama, there's not very many skate spots or skate parks, you know. And then also I got my son now, too, so I'm looking forward to, you know, getting him out there, and, you know, that's going to rejuvenate everything again. So definitely
That's
looking forward
awesome.
to getting him out to Castle and being able to give back to skateboarding.
That's awesome. So walk us through the journey. You became a veterinarian. So take these kids through.
Yeah,
What does it
man.
take to become a veterinarian?
I mean, lots of homework, lots of reading. But basically, 4 years out of high school, you go to 4 years of undergrad, get your
Okay.
bachelor's degree, and then from there you apply to vet schools. There's about 30 or so in the country, and then from there it's another 4 years from there. So about 8 years after high school, and then you're free.
Okay. Now you're a doctor.
Yeah,
Where'd
man.
you go?
It's a
Where,
grind.
what schools did you go to? Shout
University of
out your,
Texas
your
and
alma mater.
Tyler. Definitely University of Texas and Tyler, and definitely shout out to Tuskegee over in Alabama, HBCU. So had a great time out there, and grinded, did everything I had to do. So now I can come back and enjoy it.
Nice. So where are you working now?
So right now I'm living back in the South Bay, and I'm working over in Torrance,
Okay.
Torrance, California. So a little small animal hospital, and
Where can they find you? Plug yourself.
What's that?
Yeah.
Where can they
Plug
find you?
it.
Plug your practice.
Oh, Westernary Veterinary Group over in Torrance. So hit us up on Google. Come find us for all
What
your
is it again? Say it again.
Western Veterinary Group.
Okay.
Yep. So that's where you can find me.
Send all your sick animals.
Yeah, all you kids got dogs and cats.
Rats. All that.
But yeah, it's
Lizards.
definitely worth the grind.
What's your
Remember
favorite? What's your favorite
spay
animal?
and neuter your pets?
Yeah.
Spay and neuter your pets for sure. I know a guy who could take care of that for you.
Mm.
He's gonna make a grip of money off of me, man. I'm gonna hit you up.
Yeah.
So what's your do you have a favorite animal?
I mean, I've always just been into dogs. That's
Okay.
always been my thing since a young age. That's kind of what inspired me to, make it this far. And so, I stick with the dogs, but, I see them all, definitely.
Okay. All right. Cool. So what did skateboarding teach you, do you think? Or did you learn it? Did you take anything from skateboarding? Do you think it helped form you as you created yourself into an adult like this?
Oh, most definitely. I mean, just that whole grinder mentality, just that whole never give up, that whole pick yourself up when you're down, as cliche as it sounds, like that's
Yep.
stuff, it resurfaces in real life. Like,
Yeah, it does.
It's crazy. I mean, we are not right in the head sometimes, and sometimes you need that, to pick yourself up, especially as crazy as this world is, just to keep it going. Like, skating was everything, man. That taught me so many life lessons. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. Yeah, skateboarders don't give up.
You can't. You go into it knowing that.
Yeah.
It's a given. It's inherent in the activity. So if you approach everything with that same viewpoint, you're gonna take some spills before you're successful. Then you got it. It's easy as long as you can get back up. Every
Even
time
more than that,
Do it again.
Yeah.
Just like skating, meeting new people, communication, friends, just like networking, like you name it, like top to bottom, just like the whole community of skateboarding is just like, it's not all beautiful and pretty, but I mean, there's so much good, like that's why I'm really hoping that my son gets to experience, the skateboard community, skateboard lifestyle, and, just keep it pushing.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of social.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
yeah.
What
We're
were
a
you saying?
tribe.
Yeah,
I
for
mean,
sure.
Straight up. It's a tribe mentality, I feel like. And skateboarder, I don't know. It's all love in the skateboarding community for the most part, I think. And it's just, I don't know. There's so many takeaways. You kind of said it all, Aubery, but I think that, I feel the same way. I mean, I didn't become a professional skateboarder, but, I own my own business now. Like, I had that same grinder mentality from day one, and skateboarding taught me that, Everybody I knew, and that's how the culture works, too. Everybody I I surrounded myself with were skateboarders, and they all felt the same way. Like everybody just continues to get after it, and and failure's just a part of it. It's just you're gonna fall, you pick yourself up, you're gonna be hurting, you pick yourself up, and you do it again, over and over and over again until it works out right.
Wow.
And every time you're able to land something, every time you're able to accomplish something, it puts a notch in your belt. It gives you that much more confidence for the next task, whatever it may be, the next trick, the next job interview, the next whatever hurdle life is going to throw at you. It gives you that mind state that it's going to be rough, but I can get through it. I've done it before. I'm going to do it again.
Yeah.
And that's what pushes you to the next day, to the next project, to the next level.
Yeah, as long as I keep trying, eventually I will succeed. And Dr. Aubery Norman is living proof. He's a doctor. He's an animal doctor.
He's a real whole ass
That's
doctor.
real.
Yeah, it
Hey,
is.
man. And, in skateboarding, you always surround yourself by like-minded people. Everyone else who's, got that same drive. And, that's another thing you can take over into, everyday life, surrounding yourself with people with the same goals as you. If you were trying to get someplace, when you want to get better at skating, what'd you do? You hung out with people who are better than you, who could teach you, who can show you the way. You were never scared to ask or, look for someone to show you something. And, some people in real life, they're afraid to do that. But, you got to put yourself out there sometimes and look at people who are where you want to be and, ask them for advice or let them take you under their wing and, show you the way, same like skating. It's crazy.
Yep, for sure. Definitely. That actually raises a great point. Like, surround yourself with people that are better than you at this. It's skateboarding or whatever it is. Whatever you want to be good at, the best way to get better is to hang out with people that are better than you because they will push you.
Yep.
If you're the best one in your crew, you probably need to start expanding your crew a little bit.
Yeah. Don't forget the little homies. Take the little homies with you.
Absolutely, yeah. And push them. Continue to push them. But expand the crew a little bit and find some people that are better than you. There's always somebody better than you, by the way.
I say the same thing about competition. Like, don't see it in a bad way. Just see it on something that can motivate you, and so you don't get stale and you evolve.
Healthy
100%.
competition.
Healthy competition. There you go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, for sure. And that should come from your crew too. The people that you surround yourself with. They should be people who motivate you and push you, and there should be a healthy competition between you. Like you want to one up each other, but not to step on each other, but to motivate each other.
Yes.
Like I'm at the next level. Where are you at? Let's go. Like, and reach back, give them a hand up. Oh, like if I can help you get to where I'm at, like let me help you, and then I'm gonna boost you up to get to the next level because I know that you're gonna reach back and help me up the same way, and that's how it should work. That's how it works. That's how a successful company works. That's how you guys get ahead. That's how we get to get ahead together.
And always congratulate your buddies on their wins.
Yes, congratulate and celebrate.
And that's a good way of putting things, because that way you don't feel like you owe anybody or anybody owes you. Like, you guys are just equal. It's a good way to put it.
Yes. It's a group effort. Like when the homie accomplishes something, we all celebrate. Everybody's just as happy. And that is one of the main differences that I see in competitive skateboarding that's different from any other organized sport, that you don't see competitors rooting for each other. Like, you just don't. You don't. But in skateboarding, everybody's hyped. Nobody's bummed that the next kid is sticking his run. Even if you just bailed your run, you're hyped for the homie, and everybody celebrates together. Like, that is something that I wish more people would understand and embrace.
Yeah, I would agree. I think it's funny I think other sports are I think they're confused by that when they watch skate contests, especially at the higher level. It's like you watch Street League. Yeah, I mean, people are like, they're battling, but then as soon as somebody's announced the winner, like every competitor surrounds that dude and lifts him up and is cheering for him. And I think other sports are like, what, these guys, what's wrong with these guys? Like, I wouldn't be picking that dude up. I'd be pissed I lost.
Yes, and you can see the confusion on some of the parents' face, especially the parents that come from other organized sports backgrounds. They're like, "What the fuck is going on right now?" You know, like I'm sure they're elbowing their kid, like, "Don't be clapping for him." Like, what the fuck? Like, no, this is how it is. It's all love.
Yeah, it's the true definition of sportsmanship, man.
Exactly. Like, don't hate on it. Embrace it. This is how it should be.
Is that what it's gonna be like for the Olympics?
We'll see. I bet you. I think so. I think it probably will be. I mean, I don't think you're going to watch skateboarders change. At least not the majority of real skateboarders. You're going to have skateboarders from like other countries, you know, that like aren't used to this kind of deal. Like know, like the Chinese skate camp that we watched at the TF. I think they were a little confused about how happy everybody was in our contest, you know, because I feel like they're just getting hammered and it's just such a serious thing. But you could see the light in those kids' eyes when they were like looking around and realizing what the rest of the skate culture was like. They were so stoked to be skating with like American skaters and doing their thing, because it wasn't like militant, you know, you must learn 8 tricks a day and do this, like take this seriously. Like all of a sudden you're surrounded by a bunch of kids that are like cheering and going off and being creative. And you saw it in their eyes. They were so stoked on the whole thing. So I think, you know, it's infectious. You can't change it. It's going to always be like that. And if it's not, you know, everybody's going to be bummed out. Like, and everybody will just like revert back to the streets and do our thing and just not, you know, and that'll be the death of the Olympics, I think, if it goes that route.
Exactly. Be sure to thank Wayne for inviting the Chinese too to the contest. I think that the Americans just might shake up the Olympic Village in the skateboard.
Oh, you think?
Like, what the hell's going on? Why is it so loud over there?
I mean, I've heard crazy stories about the Olympic Village as it is. So you're gonna let a bunch of skateboarders in, you're really in for some crazy times.
Yeah, good times.
It sounds like those athletes love to party and do their thing anyway, but the minute the skateboarders show up, it's going to be a whole different level. It's going to be a different game.
Is it going to be in Japan? Is it?
Yeah.
Is it in Japan 2021? Right? It got postponed? It's like the next one in, is it Italy or some shit? Didn't I hear something about
America.
It's going to be in America?
No. It's going to be in France. The next Summer Games will be in Paris, and then the Summer Games after that will be in LA.
Inglewood.
You know what it's going to be like? It's going to be like, you know, when you'd go to those, like when the skaters would crash those keg parties in high school or college. Like, you know, like all the cool kids organized a party over here, and then a bunch of skateboarders just walked in. That's what the Olympic Village is going to be like every night. Like, who's this crazy crew?
Hey,
that seems rad. I hope somehow, some kind of way, we get to go to some kind.
What up, USA
Olympic.
Skateboarding?
What's up, dude? Invite your boys to the party. Can we get on the list? Yeah. That's all I'm asking.
You have to carry a bag? Teach you how to judge? What do I need to do?
Shit. You need an announcer? USA Skateboarding. Holla at your boy. I write good cover letters. You need that.
Yeah, for sure. I got you. Peep the resume.
For sure, peep the resume. I got good.
Let us show you how to judge so it's not so complicated.
Oh, yeah, I heard you talk about the judging last time. I heard you kind of break it down.
You were a judge?
Yeah, like, I mean.
I don't know. Yeah. What do you think about it, Aubery?
Well, I just remember hearing it previously when Rob was saying how confusing it was on one of the previous podcasts. I don't know which one it was. It might have been the Louis one. He was just talking about it. I don't remember the specifics of it, but I do remember it sounded a little more complicated than I felt like it had to be.
Right. Do you remember the judging being problematic at all?
Oh, no. I don't know. Very straightforward, very clean, very easy to follow by the parents. You know, the format was so easy that, you know, for the most part, anyone could kind of keep along, you know, follow along with what was going on. No huge surprises, but.
Yeah.
Well, one thing about that, and I've said it before, but I think the fact that we're so transparent as to actually how we judge makes it so much more easy to digest, and it makes it so the parents can follow along. It makes it so the kids know what to do to score high. Like when you have these contest series where they don't want to talk about how they judge, that doesn't make any sense to me. You have to be completely transparent and let them know exactly how they're being judged so that they can cater their skate runs to the criteria that you're going to be judging them on. So when you hear them talk about like, oh, well, we don't really talk about exactly how we judge or what we're looking for. Well, that doesn't make any sense to me because, these guys are capable of doing what you want them to do, but you've got to let them know what you want them to do and how you want to judge them.
Yeah. I mean, but for us, though, we leave it up to the skater to do whatever they want. As far as Castle goes, we don't require any kind of tricks to be performed in any kind of fashion, so to speak. Just do whatever you want to do. We leave it up to you to be as creative as you want, and we in fact encourage you to do so. We want to see tricks that we never seen before, which I'm sure completely blows the mind of anybody who's trying to really like put together an organized contest and attach points to tricks, and like skateboarding is not that. You can't. So
there has to be.
Therein lies the paradox of skateboard contests. Like
there has to be a lot of room left for creativity. There's got to be room left for creativity because you've got one thing I love is when I see a kid approach like a certain section of the park in a different way than we've seen before, right? Like you'll see this kid find a gap that nobody even thought of, or find like a way to hit a ledge from a different ramp or something crazy like that. Like there needs to be room for those kinds of things. Because if you see some crazy gap that nobody ever figured out before or nobody had the guts to try, like that's something special. And that needs to be rewarded as well.
Yeah.
Sure. Or you're going to have it like gymnastics where everybody does the exact same 12 tricks and then now you got to judge on how stiff his legs were when he landed and that kind of thing. Like that ain't going to work.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, you got to leave room for style.
For sure. And I can't make the same jokes about the same run every time. I need to have different tricks so I can make different jokes. That's just not going to work for me.
It's not going to work for you, Daryl.
Sorry. But
oh man, cool.
I mean that whole, to speak to what you were saying about jumping the big gaps and doing the tricks that no one else is doing, again, that mentality translates to other parts of your life. When you are approached with an opportunity that the average person is not willing to take advantage of or whatever, that you could do it. Like this is what you do. You do shit that people don't, that regular people don't do.
Yeah, absolutely. And actually that brings up a couple things. So one is like you have the guts to try something that maybe, like I think skateboarders are a little bit quicker to try something, whether or not they're sure that they can accomplish it. They're more willing to try it because that's just where we've been, right? And then also, I think we look at things differently. Like we have the ability to look at something from like 4 or 5 different angles very quickly because that's how skating works too. So the ability to have that open mind to kind of approach, a problem that maybe people are having, or, whether that's in business or whatever it is. Like I think that our minds work in a way to where we can look at things from different angles very easily because skateboarding somehow just trained our minds that way.
And being willing to put ourselves in uncomfortable situations. We know that we are putting ourselves in a situation where we could get hurt. There's authorities. There's so many things going on, but we have a goal that we're trying to accomplish amidst all of these obstacles and to get it done. And we do it. We get it done. That's just how we operate. That's our mindset. And again, like it so easily translates into everything else that we do. Like we're down to take the risk, to do whatever we need to do to accomplish our goal. So focus on your goals, kids. Make sure that the goals that you're setting for yourself is worth the bumps and bruises that you're going to take, and be willing to take them.
Yeah, definitely. And that's a perfect thing to kind of end this, end of the year on, is take a look at next year and set some goals. Goals are important. Figure them out. Set yourself a few goals for 2021 and go and achieve them.
You got to have them.
Yeah, you got to have them. Where are you going?
Where are you going?
Aubery would have never become a doctor if he hadn't set that goal for himself.
Serious. If I never got back up after failing a couple times, not always pretty ride to the end, but by any means necessary.
Yeah, that's right. Well, cool, guys. I guess we'll start to wrap it up. So here's the deal. Just to recap, we're going to do a giveaway. I'm going to have a Vans giveaway. So I got a Vans hat, a Vans wallet, a Vans t-shirt, and I probably have some Vans sunglasses or socks or something to throw in there too. And then giveaway number 2, Bones wheels, Bones bearings, and I'll throw in a big Bones sticker in there too for you to hang on your bedroom wall or something. So here's the deal. If you want to sign up for the giveaway, here's how you're going to do it. You have to be subscribed to this YouTube channel. And then what I want you to do is I want you to DM us on Instagram saying that you watched the podcast, and I want you to tell me what Dr. Aubery Norman's favorite animal is.
Yeah.
And then you'll be entered.
But that was pretty unique.
So, and then, yeah. And then share the contest announcement on Instagram, because I'm gonna announce the contest with a post on Instagram. Make sure you share that, or on Facebook, both. I want to make sure you guys share that so your homies can enter too. I want to get as many people to enter as possible, but you'll see it on Instagram. You'll see the announcement, and then come over to this podcast. Make sure you're subscribed. Oh, little man's entered the room.
Rocky, dude.
Say hi.
What's up, nephew?
He's a star. He's a star.
Let's go skate. Let's go skate.
Nice hair.
I'm gonna get 1,000 subscribers because of that.
What's up, homie?
Oh,
there you go.
Time
Tearing
to
shit
enter the
up.
contest. That's awesome. So that's the deal. You'll see I'll write it all out in the comments section if you need a recap. I'll write it on the Instagram post if you need a recap, but that's the deal. That's how you can enter for this. And that's a wrap on 2020, the weirdest year of my life.
Dude.
Crazy.
Yeah.
It, though.
Hands down the craziest year of my life. So that's it. We love you guys. We look forward to seeing all of you in 2021.
Love you guys.